Hey there, welcome back guys. This video is for those that want to get their flight logs. Maybe you put in a support ticket with DJI and they're like, we can help you and we need your flight logs. Or maybe you lost your drone, you were flying and it went into the woods and you can see it from the controller, but you don't know its exact location. So in this video, we're going to show you how to get the exact GPS coordinates so you could use Google Maps to actually find your drone. So yes, you can see it on the controller if we go to Profile, right? And then click on More. And then you click on the map, and then you can see it. It'll tell you where it is on the map, but it won't tell you its exact location if you're in the woods, or maybe it crash landed farther away and it's salvageable maybe on the sand and the beach or in a nice grassy patched area. So knowing that, moving forward, we're going to take the flight logs, and you'll be able to do this right here. As you can see right here, we can click any of our flight logs, and then if you're in this overview section, see right there, you can see the path it flew and where it was at any particular time during the flight. And then what we can do is we can go to the overview section, right, in the detailed section. And when you click on the detailed section, it will actually bring you into Google Maps. And then you can actually get the directions, right, save, send to your phone, or share. So in your case, you probably want to send it to your phone, and then went to your phone, voila. And now you can walk there, select how you want to get there, maybe drive there. Maybe you flew beyond visual line of sight, and now you got to hop in the car and jump to its location. Oh wow, it came to my phone. Hold on one second. I'll just push it over here. It went into Maps, and didn't expect it to happen so fast. There was a oh, there we go. I'm gonna select Open, and voila. They're kind of neat. Here, I'll push it over here so that you guys can see. We're going to go here, and then it should show up on the computer. I'm just going to shrink this screen right here, and there it is. Voila. See? Kind of neat, huh? And you just press Start, and then you'll just start walking, except that's a little bit further away because that's where the drone was earlier. So without any further, let's continue. Kind of neat, huh? And again, this is great, but if your battery's dying to your remote, or you just need that exact GPS location, that's where this comes in handy. And maybe the beeper, beep, 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 stopped working because the battery died. Then what? All right, so we're gonna quit this right here so that we can go back to stop mirroring. And you'll be able to do this from your phone too, because some people fly with their tablets, with the DJI Fly app. So in the second part of this video, we'll show you how to do it from the Fly app on your phone too. Knowing that and moving forward, you're going to connect the, we'll just make this a little bit bigger, go into our desktop. You're going to download Android file transfer. There's a link to it in the description, and then you press it. It should open, and as long as your remote controller is connected, it doesn't matter what screen you have on there. And you're going to click on, make sure you're in internal storage. See right there? We'll just delete this right there. And we're going to go here into Android, Data, DJI Go, Files, and right here, Flight Record. Click on Flight Record. We're going to take this one, 52, drag it to your desktop. You can't double tap it and then sneak peek preview it. It has to be on your desktop. And you don't want to open it anyway because it's a rich text file that has all the data that can only be opened through the this or any other application online that allows you to see flight data. So we're going to go here, see, and then we're going to go to Upload. By default, this will be the screen you see. It's a free service, so if you want to use, upgrade and for additional services as it offers, just have a look around and see if it works out just right for you. But again, we're using the free version of the application. Flight record, and then select Open, and then Upload flights. Depending on your internet speed, to determine how fast the experience is, and will be just right for you. All right, there we go. See, there's the one we just uploaded, 52. And you can get an overview of the flight. You can zoom in, right? Kind of neat, huh? And, it gives you all the metrics, and you have your equipment. It tells you what you were using at the time, notifications, if there were any, right about here, battery notifications, any errors. It tells you, what was happening at each minute of the flight. Let's see what we have here. And then you can do a large map. You can delete it if you're not crazy about it. And again, the details, once you have the details here, this is the part where controls last known location. Voila. See? And then we can actually walk there. Have Google Maps take us there. Kind of neat, huh? And again, now we can do it, show you the other way on how to do it from your phone. Let me just open up another screen right about here. So now, as long as you have the DJI Fly app on your phone and you were flying with your tablet, you'll be able to do the same thing there. As long as you have in your web browser, as we have right here, we'll just close that one. We have to open up. It doesn't matter whether it's Chrome or Safari, but I just have it on here. So we're gonna go here, push it here so that you guys can see, and then voila. And then maybe, yeah, we'll leave that like that. Actually, we have to open up Chrome anyway. Move this over here so that you'll have me on one side. And then now what you're going to do is similar to what you did on your desktop, but you're going to navigate to the Fly app. So we're going to click there. And we're going to choose Files. It should work the same thing on your Chrome phone or whatever it's called. Any phone. See? But how I got there, you're going to go to On My Phone. See, in the DJI Fly. And we're gonna go to flight records, a little bit more like one folder, I think, and you're already in there. And you click on the flight record of the time. Sometimes if you tap it, you can select get info and you can see the 2024, 059, etc. You know, so because it doesn't, I guess if you put it maybe in that mode, you could probably see the full file and then read it that way. But we'll just be in portrait mode. So there's my flight record I want to upload. According to the time, select open, and you could have to zoom in. It's not mobile friendly. There's no mobile version of the flight. And then select upload, and now, and a little bit more streamlined because your phone is already connected to, you know, like a 5G, 4G, or hotspot, so you'll be able to get your drone a little bit more faster. The upload process is small, but it's a free service. You know, we're at the mercy of their servers, but as you can see, wow, that's pretty fast. And then now, oh, wow, this was all the way in the field. So I have to walk pretty far. So if I go back into details, right? Details, and then see, last known location, and it's all the way over there. Wow. Well, looks like I'm going to be walking. Click on directions and start.
Head north on Glen
Come, let's go. No, just kidding. But dismiss. So it's all the way down there where is the big field that I usually fly in. And you know, sometimes you could fly there from here. What if the drone crashed there? Good luck, and it's in the wooded area. So that gives you an idea and gist of things. Even though we did it from our phone, remember it purged to our account. It's free. We have the free version. So all my flights should be there on the refresh, including the one that we just uploaded. See? Voila. 2024 though. See? That's because the new one is highlighted in black. And then we go here, and then we go to overview. See? That's too far. Can somebody give me a ride? Maybe I'll do an Uber Lyft. And see? 36 feet, etc. All this data is there. This was with the AirData 2. It tells you which drone. Go to overview, details, and this is the part that you want. Last known location, because that's the part that will work with Google Maps. And if your remote controller battery died, you're pretty much flying blind. And you have your notifications, same thing, where it was, see, at what particular time, different errors and warnings. So it kind of gives you those particular metrics, which is what DJI is going to be looking for anyway. See, look, home point updated, return home altitude adjusted to 29 feet. So everything that was happening, you'll see right there. And like it's this little data spreadsheet, including the battery, has a battery, dissipates, where it was during that particular time of the flight. This is really interesting too, and maybe for you, for learning what you can learn what to do and what not to do so that you can fly and be a better pilot. Let's see, motors starting, press and hold. So it even tells you what you were doing, wow, with the controller sticks. And that's pretty much it. Kind of neat, huh? Giving you full control of the data without losing control. But if you do lose control and the thing goes crashing down into the ground, you can recover it and maybe send it off to drone nerds or DJI if there is care refresh one day or no day, but there are other services. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe. And we'll see you all next time.